let's move on to the next one, shall we? Which is a lot less like, I was about to say a lot less heavy, but top 10 fan-made villain songs by Joshscorcher. Also, I think we will be back on YouTube at this point. Hi, YouTube. Chat, say hello, YouTube. Again, for those people who are who follow me on YouTube and stuff, yes, you remember the times where I reacted to Joshscorcher's villain songs videos. But then this one came out, probably due to popular demand. No, Susan, no, you're not supposed to say goodbye, YouTube. You're supposed to say hello, YouTube. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. No. I swear, like, my Markiplier voice and my Kronk voice are, like, so close to each other. Hey, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Welcome to the YouTube channel. But yeah. So now, fan-made reactions. The fan-made villain songs. Which will be a very interesting, because oh my god, there are so many goddamn villain songs to choose from, and for so many fandoms. Like, my god. Like, okay, and even just from artists alone, like the Stupendium, they have so many goddamn villain songs for so many video games, and in franchises as well. It's like, how will Josh choose? But I guess we'll find out. So let's start watching. Joshscorcher. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop doing that. Joshscorcher's top 10 fan-made villain songs. Go.
2.5 years ago, I hosted Villain Songs Month, where we did countdowns for the best villain songs in media.
Indeed.
But now, I want to give some attention to villain songs made by those consuming said media. The fans. Villain songs are a favorite among nerdcore artists, and chances are you have listened to several of them yourself. Same rules as Villain Songs Month. They have to have lyrics, can be sung by or about the villain, or sung from the villain's perspective, and only one per franchise. Otherwise, they'd all be from FNAF. Now, because this is fan-made villain songs, I have to put in some additional rules. 1. Only one per creator. 2. No parody songs. These need to be original compositions. And 3, the song's suitability. Like, can we envision this song fitting neatly into a movie, stage show, a TV show, a video game, or even a book? Yes.
A book. Fair enough. But yeah, okay, that is an interesting angle to take it with. To, like, does it not only suit the villain, but does it also suit the game that is from the environment? Could you actually imagine that happen? So, okay, that is an interesting angle to go with. Okay.
Those exist. Pick up Dollar Tolkien. Also,
right, Tolkien. Right. In the freaking Hobbit, the dwarves sing all the time.
Before we begin, please remember that there are an unholy amount of fan-made villain songs.
Yeah.
And narrowing it down to 10 was harder than you think. Not only is it hard
I know
to get
how hard that
noticed
would
in
be.
the genre of fan-made content, but even then, a lot of the songs that got popular felt a little off. Like, they're good, but it was hard to decipher which songs felt like real villain songs and which ones felt like they were just random posturing for the sake of posturing, like they were tributes. Eventually, many of them started to blur together. All that's to say, please be nice about my choices. There are enough fan-made villain songs to make a whole other month's worth of countdowns for them. They have some favorites to make villain songs out of, don't they? Most of them are indie horror or adult cartoons.
Yeah.
Most of the Undertale ones were parodies. Not dissing, just noticing patterns.
And also, like, there's so many villain songs, fan-made villain songs like that. You could do a list for every franchise, and you could still do one per creator. Like, there's so many. But I'm excited. Oh, I'm also very excited for this video to obviously get demonetized and copyright claimed. I already. Actually, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. One moment. Hi, Josh. Hi, Ari. Hope you're gonna enjoy the reaction. Oh God. I know that Aramau, his wife, actually watches me, so I could actually do that. Oh my God, it feels weird. fine.
Speaking of the FNAF song, I might as well just get it over with. Like
Right.
I said, go through every FNAF song would take me forever.
Oh, yeah.
Same with the lore, but since we're here, let's talk about William Afton, FNAF's infamous Purple Man.
Purple guy! Purple guy!
Afton was the co-owner of the Fazbear Entertainment Company and the one who created the animatronics to begin with. He's also the serial killer behind the deaths of many children and stuffed their corpses
So
and
many
souls into the robots he made. Yeah, it's messed up. Given there are a lot of songs for FNAF out there are quite a few for Afton himself.
Yeah.
The one I chose is the one I think got his personality the best.
Okay.
Unbroken by Man on the Internet.
These machines are singing with the blaring and the bleeping neath the eye.
Funnily enough, one of the Afton songs I've listened the least to. Like, I have expected, you know what? No, I know why he, originally I thought of, I Am the Purple Guy by, by DA Games, but I know why he didn't pick it, because as for Josh's Rule, I don't think that would fit, like, as an in-universe song, so I can see why he didn't pick it.
Arcade lights, saccharine cacophony that masks the living battery. It hides its cries.
Yep, Afton's one of those types. He's not just a murderer, he's an artist. For some context, Afton acts as the charismatic inventor on the surface, but deep down he takes glee from his killings, seeing children as a means to an end for him.
Believe everything you hear from me, the sweet nothings behind my golden smile. Here's a pet and toys will get returned if they just follow and be good a while.
Yeah, it fits.
Children never listen, should be seen and never heard. Always crying out until you stuff them in a bird. New lives I get new life, all for the low price of a child.
As for the why he's doing this, he's a coward who fears the aftermath of death. He uses the souls of children as a way to gain immortality. Don't ask me how he thinks that will work, as you could probably tell. He's not the most sane. The song does a good job not only telling us...
Okay, sorry, I do gotta pause this, because, like, I don't want to be that guy, but there has been some stuff in the lore suggesting and why he's doing all of this, but I guess this song was made, like, way back in the day where there has been made no real attempts to look into his motivations on why he's doing all of the killings and doing all the stuffings and such. So, yeah. And then, yet again, even nowadays, there can still be a lot of doubt and questions and curiosity about, well, his motives. So yeah, I do get this angle. I do completely understand this angle. Again, it's FNAF lore. It's an enigma wrapped inside of a mystery.
Afton's warped perspective, but also the changes between the human Afton and the Purple Man, showing us the duality that he holds within himself.
The sweetness of life eternal, taken from the undeserving, while they cry in face infernal. I feed on the ghost in the machine.
Okay, that's quite good.
It's so clear to me in my immortality that an Afton's name shall be
In the end, he does
Okay.
get his wish. He gains immortality, but with his soul stuck in the Springtrap suit. The revenge the children's souls gained was sweet, but led to new problems. Afton's catchphrase is, "I always come back."
Yeah.
He's the type of villain who will always return no matter what happens. Even with his body mangled, his soul trapped, fueled by his lust for killing and his drive to achieve immortality, his will shall not be diminished, and he will make sure his name is etched forever. He is truly unbroken.
But Soldier, when you do find those songs that hit, my goodness does it hit. Used to be heavy into FNAF long ago, then just forgot. I get that. Okay, I gotta check out this song in its entirety or something.
You ever wonder what your favorite Disney baddies do after those accursed heroes get their happily ever after?
Okay.
I mean, besides chilling on the House of Mouse waiting for Disney Plus to take a hint. Well, filling in the blanks is often where the fans come in, and according to Patty Cake Productions' The Villain's Lair, they hang out in a spooky castle plotting their revenge with menacing collab song.
Okay, I have not seen this, but I already love the look of it.
I really love the concept of this web series. Usually the villains and their songs are the best parts of Disney flicks. You know, back when they gave a hoot and didn't have to play it safe. Among these dastardly collabs is the first season's second episode, Tough Love, featuring the company's most wicked stepmoms, Lady Tremaine, Mother Gothel, and Queen Grimhild. Wait, her name's Grimhild?
What?
The evil queen from Snow White. Anywho, these nasty divas come together to sing about what great mothers they were. But how the heck do you justify trying to kill off your child for having a prettier face, turning your dead husband's kid into a maid in her own house, or child abduction and gaslighting?
Break their spirit so they obey. Now they'll do anything you say. Maybe you'd call it cruel, but others would call it love. Tough love.
Little childhood trauma builds character.
Aww.
That caught me off guard. Little childhood trauma builds character.
Ain't they the spitting image of motherly vibes? Verses like that really show off how brilliant the song is. We already know how horrible these three are just from their movies alone, but this just adds a few extra steps. They claim they tried to toughen their kids up by treating them like dirt. It's implied that Grimhild snuffed Snow White's father. Gothel even says she never wanted kids. Oof. And oh, that excuse gets a lot heavier if you've seen the Tangled series. Along with having a great beat, I love how Tough Love ties these three miserable bats themes together. They all basically commit the same crime, mistreating their adopted daughters for their own selfish desires. The only real difference is that one of them made it out alive at the end of the day. In a way, Tough
That's
Love...
actually true in the Disney versions. Only the evil stepmother survived.
Kind of reminds me of A Story Told from The Count of Monte Cristo, another fantastic villain song about three irredeemable creeps coming together to try and justify their common goal of destroying an innocent person's life. The theme worked brilliantly there, and it works just as well here, adding an extra level of depravity to these classic villainesses.
Call us wicked, call us mean, cruel and everything in between. You can say it's unjust, turning their dreams to dust. This is what we call love. Tough love.
Excuse me, that harmony. That was a harmony. God damn.
Now, if only actual Disney could remember how to get that deep with its films. But no, we got a villain in name only singing a doo-doo pop number with redundant lyrics.
I'll let you live it for free and I
King Magnifico noise.
don't even charge you rent.
I hope we get a Stipendium song on here.
When you hear fan-made villain songs and take into account that I'm a brony, there's a song that I'm willing to bet a lot of you immediately thought of.
Discord?
By Eurobeat Brony.
Yeah.
This legendary song sings about how Discord took the world away, painting him as this almost apocalyptic threat. It's iconic in the community. And
it is not on this list.
I think about it, well... Now, put those pitchforks down. I'm not saying...
He said it. He said it.
It's bad. It just doesn't really sound like a Discord song. Even at his worst, Discord's more of a prank-obsessed trickster god who just finds messing with mortals fun, like a kid playing with toys, far from the tyrannical, punishing, evil force that the song portrays him as. Now, if only there were a song that fit our Draconicus friend while still sounding villainous. Well...
Curse my memory, I can't remember any. I know I've listened to some. I may recognize it.
He did get reformed. Maybe we need to look for the one where he's not the villain, but someone else is.
Oh, please. Please tell me it's the Moon Rises. The Luna song.
I know!
Oh! Oh! A song from Death Battle, you say? Okay, that... Excuse me, that was a left hook! That was a goddamn left hook! I did a Death Battle song! Huh! By all means, continue!
Taking me on as a cute. I'm the undisputed lord of chaos. There's no room for you. All your jokes land flat. You got a stupid hat. And frankly, that bow tie doesn't suit you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, feast your eyes on the most chaotic thing the multiverse has ever suffered.
Oh, and also, this is one of the best Death Battle episodes of all goddamn time.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Does Death Battle count? Is this a villain song if it's just a backing track? Yes, and yes. For one, Death Battle is a fan-made project. As professional as it is, it's a series analyzing characters from different media and interpreting them as fans to see what would happen in a crossover. As for the second point, it's a song sung about and by Bill Cipher and Discord.
Yeah.
So even if you don't think Discord counts as a villain anymore, Bill absolutely is. It counts. So with that out of the way, Discord and Decipher is insane right out of the gates. This is a song.
Wait, I gotta listen to that again. What did you just do?
Counts as a villain anymore. Bill absolutely is. It counts. So with that out of the way, Discord and Decipher is insane right out of the gate. This is a song less explaining some sort of grand master evil plan and more of these two chaos gods having fun dissing each other while also messing with the audience.
Yeah.
Man, props to Brandon Gates and Mr. Goatee for managing to capture the sound and inflections of Bill and Discord while also keeping the song going. Discord's insults are more playful and creative, using poetic language and even puns to make fun of the triangular terror.
Yeah.
Bill, on the other hand, is fueling his ego, boasting about his achievements while also touching on his murderous side.
Tell me, Discord, have you won any award for best dress? 'Cause telling me impressed. Not a single part of you matches, it all clashes. You'll probably look better once I've burnt you to ashes.
It's a good
And
song.
this isn't even mentioning the main course. That seems like these two are directing their attention to the audience itself, asking them to sell their souls to them and trying to figure out some hidden truths, spreading chaos. Just like how complex and close the debate for the fight was, and how looking through every detail can drive one crazy, it gets meta. Just how you'd expect from this fight.
Sell your soul, take
Control by gold to decipher the secret meaning. I'm alive on the right side. Discord to those who sleeping. And then there's the reverse bit, which actually, okay, he's probably gonna explain this in a bit, but this reverse bit was actually a way for the song's creator to call out, because people used to call out the songs in Death Battles like, oh, if you listen to the song, you can predict who is going to win. And the creator of this song actually used this reverse bit to call out those people. It's like, do you really think that's how this works? It doesn't.
Wait, run that back. What did that say?
Yeah. Yeah!
Oh, Yates, you cheeky fucker. Let's not give props to Infotron, whose backing track captures the mysterious, crazy, and mind-melting nature of these two, sounding similar to something that would be in Gravity Falls, but also sounding like the very soundtrack is actively fought over and affected by the reality warping. Of all the songs made for Death Battle, Discord and Decipher feels like it truly captures the character of these two, feeling not only like a song they're singing to each other and the audience, but sounding like they're fighting over the song itself. Hats off to you, Brandon Gates. I just hope the song didn't require any extra help. Guess it's not the first time someone made a deal with the devil for musical talent. In case we've never met, hi, I'm Joshscorcher. I talk about video games and the perpetual blunders of the industry, especially from repeat offenders like our favorite delusional clown, Todd Howard of Bethesda. I made it abundantly clear how
Todd Howard song? It just works? Oh, please tell me it just works.
They really muck up.
What a fantastic marketing gimmick. Everybody's a sucker for horse armor.
And you better believe others have gotten the chance to clown on Mr. Howard's boneheaded plays. Of course, one of the catchiest spoofs, and one you probably saw coming, was the Chalk Eaters. It just works. Yes,
Yeah.
corporations count as villains. F you. Look at the engine going down.
Oh, I love you, Josh.
Spirals and tell me otherwise. The song itself is a jumpin' high-energy jazz number featuring Dear Old Todd, performed by Kyle Wright, not even trying to deny all the dumb, shady practices his company's taken part in. Overhyped games turning out buggy as hell, inflated DLCs, flashy shows covering up mediocrity, that frickin' horse armor! He does it all and relishes every second of it. You know why?
It just works, so the lights running shows people buy, money flows, it just works.
And in a way, he's kind of right. Despite everything,
he does have a
Bethesda
point.
is alive and well to disappoint and rip us off another day. Ooh, and the bridge in the middle, an angelic chorus of angry, frustrated consumers crying out for the company to clean up its act.
We don't want... Or was it, I don't remember. Oh. And then this part. Oh, damn it. I hoped he would go. After that, they repeat it, but there's like an awesome drum track in the background. It's so fucking cool.
There are so many reasons why the song's gotten so much traction, from its biting satire to its catchy, energetic rhythm, all the way to that epic choir bit. It
sorry
perfectly
for cursing so
encapsulates what
much.
a three-ringed circus the gaming industry has become, all while giving Tom the presence of a Disney villain. Bravo! We've memed the heck out of the song, and unless things change, you better believe the show ain't over yet.
Also, check out the Chalk Eaters. They're awesome.
So, who's laughing now?
Oh, they did?
So,
I gotta check it out.
this next song's about death.
And I don't mean it metaphorically,
Yep.
or rhetorically, or poetically, or theoretically, or in any other fancy way.
I can't name a soul who initially thought a second Puss in Boots movie was a good idea, except
didn't.
for DreamWorks. But holy Smash Mouth's All-Star! Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was the movie that the studio needed after an onslaught of so-so sequels. From the drastic change in animation style to the impeccable visual storytelling, and of course,
Somebody-
just two of the best antagonists in
Big Jack Horner, his theme, it slaps. I'm not gonna say anymore. It just goddamn slaps. Oh, Susie, yes, watch it. It's so good.
modern day animation. One of them was an irredeemable monster that was snubbed in favor of Pinocchio. Oh, wait, that actually happened twice. And the other was a wolf that took on the role of the Grim Reaper himself. While Big Jack Horner was meant to be more of a handsome Jack type, with the snark and complete disregard for his servants, Death is a dark and intimidating hunter who has literally kept track of our heroes' past lives by marking them on his sickles. Needless to say, the internet went ham on making villain songs for this personification of death.
Oh yeah, they went ham for him. In more ways than one. My Twitter feed has not known rest.
You know, when they weren't shipping him with Luna from Hell of a Boss.
I love being right.
There were quite a few good ones, and I ultimately landed on the song Death's Doorstep, written and produced by music.
Alright, Susie, you should have said spoiler. Oh yeah, those two got shipped. Why? Both wolves. Both like dark colored. Match made in heaven.
What he likes to do with his songs, instead of performing himself, hire other nerdcore artists to be his vocalists. And this time around, he hired singer Totoro-chan. While not a very well-known singer on YouTube, she is a frequent collaborator.
I am not surprised, but disappointed. Oh my god.
And her vocal performance here perfectly captures what one might feel when confronting what could be their final moments. Speaking of which, the lyrics are actually very unique, while simultaneously being what you'd expect. Most fan-made songs about death tend to be told from his perspective, as he's chasing down our titular hero. This song, however, is told from the POV of someone running from death.
No.
It touches on the tale of how Puss in Boots always laughed in the face of death, but once he sees his face for the first time, he realizes that by living on the edge, he may fall off and never get back up.
That's just terrifying. Can we all agree that's just fucking scary? Again, sorry for that I'm cursing so much, but wow!
Not just the lyrics, the music's also incredibly unique. When listening to most
I don't
of
remember
the
who he
songs
said
made
the
about death, I noticed that they were
the user
mostly
is.
posturing rap, and it got very samey. This one is a bit more pop-oriented, and it has some decent chord progression as a result. I especially love the scythe sounds that get louder and louder as the song goes on, like how death slowly but surely comes for us all.
Oh, I made myself sad.
Death's Doorstep may be similar in terms of
This door by Music Clyde and Toro-chan.
exploring themes of mortality, but it gets the spot of how it separates itself enough from other songs made about death. It puts the listener in the shoes, or boots, of someone trying to flee the inevitable end. But as the song and the movie suggest, we need to live our lives to the fullest because, try as we may, we won't be able to cheat death. Now, if only Dreamers could keep making beautiful movies like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish instead of doing whatever they did recently.
That Megamind, no.
Fandom culture really is something, huh? In
Yep.
Hasbin Hotel's case, all it took was just a pilot for the internet's creative juices to flow like crazy.
Oh yeah. I said it in my Has-Been Hotel episode 1 reaction, but this single goddamn pilot spawned an entire new faction on the internet. God.
As well as ruthlessly pestering Vivsy Pop on her socials and conventions.
Also
As a
that.
Broadway-inspired show taking place in hell of all places, of course, the various demons and sinners had their share of songs emphasizing their more violent and, sinful traits.
Yeah.
But out of everyone in the cast, none have captivated fans more than the radio demon, Alastor. This Creole-inspired
More ways than
serial
one.
killer immediately established himself as one of the series' standout characters, and for good reason. So, of course, everyone had their shot at making a villain song to fit him. But which to choose?
Ooh, okay, trying to predict. He could go with his old brony roots and pick Insane by Black Griffin. But there are others. Ooh, there's also the one by DJ Paranoid.
Insane and Alistair's Game were big contenders, but pound for pound, had to go with Paranoid DJ's Smile Like You Mean It.
I called it! DJ Paranoid is an amazing songwriter.
This world is run on but a simple rule. Not a case of what you know, but
Here we go.
looking at you, I think perhaps you're wanting more than table scraps. So just imagine what a man like me could do for you.
Like any good Broadway song, Smile Like You Mean It tells a story. We follow a nameless sinner down on his luck, resenting his place in the world. He
Maybe,
wishes there was
Charizard, maybe.
some way to climb up the ladder. Some way to get back at those who have wronged him.
Shush, you guys. I'm afraid I wouldn't. I'm scared I wouldn't be able to do the song justice. Shush.
Fortunately, or unfortunately, it seems his desperation has caught the attention of a certain someone who offers him a deal that seems too good to pass up. Right away, Paranoid DJ deserves all the applause for writing, producing, and singing this entire thing. Alistair is written and sounds nearly identical to how he is in canon, which is quite the feat because, reminder, this was when all we had was the pilot. Alistair's a true salesman, and his proposal is in the form of a jazzy big band swing tune with tons of his radio flair. Alistair's an entertainer at heart, and this song absolutely entertains. Yet true to his devilish nature, Alistair brazenly admits that this deal isn't all that it seems.
Oh yeah, he straight up admits that there's a catch. He does not hide that at all.
And outright states that he's waiting with bated breath to watch the poor schmuck falter and spiral downward, yet he still sounds convincing.
Well, we're all down in hell. Come along with me and guarantee it. Smile your way through it. If your seat, then get right to it. It's a road, you can have it all. Make the better one. I see you fall.
And then,
sorry, I'm sorry to everyone who's cringing at me singing along. I can't help it.
Husk into it. Husk is a bitter, drunken soul who, as revealed in the show, was once an overlord who gambled his soul away to Alistair, unable to pay his debts with anything but servitude. While this song came out before the full reveal of Husker's plight, Husk's verse still conveys his story as a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be here, and you can tell. He warns the sinner about Alistair's power and basically states that once the radio demon has his sights on you, he's not letting go.
They say you reap what you sow, and in this town you should damn well know that what the radio demon wants, he's gonna take. I've seen him kill hell's greatest evil, shake the stage full of evil. So if you think you're getting out of this, big mistake.
Now, sourpuss.
Even with all these warning signs, Alistair's deal is still very tempting because what other choice do you have in hell? Everyone's out to get you, so why not take a deal with one of the top dogs? Surely nothing ever goes wrong when you sell your soul to a demon.
Absolutely nothing.
Sarcasm. Smile Like You Mean It tells such a convincing story that it feels like it absolutely could belong and has been proper. Alistair's persistence in smiling no matter what comes your way and malicious insistence on his deal being absolute feels almost like Paranoid DJ knew how Alistair's characterization was gonna go in the show. It's good enough to be canon, and that's a hyperbole, by the way.
Yeah.
One of Paranoid DJ's other songs, Look My Way, recently became canon to Hell of a Boss. If that's not a sign of the way Paranoid DJ can capture these characters, I don't know what is.
Again, like, DJ Paranoid has made so many amazing songs, and the best thing is they are character-focused. They're character songs, sung by the characters, and they're all so goddamn good. Are some of them a bit off the mark? Yeah, his Lucifer song was not very accurate to what we actually got in the show, but still, really fucking good.
Okay, I swear this isn't me bending the rules to put two pony villain songs on the same list, because Discord technically isn't the villain in Discord and Decipher. Bill is.
Oh wait, who would? Oh yeah.
Now we can talk
Here
about
comes the
an
Luna
actual
song.
fan villain song from the franchise. We touched on a few MLP G4 villain tunes back when I did Villain Songs Month, but if you thought the villain songs Daniel Ingram made for these characters were amazing, Look at the massive menagerie of villain songs made by the Brony fandom.
Yeah.
There are several obvious choices for this list you absolutely need to go listen to right now. Stronger, sung by Black Griffin and featuring the voice of Apple Bloom.
Yeah.
The aforementioned Discord song I made a Nostalgia Critic joke about. Heck, that's not even counting the songs based on fan fiction. And don't even get me started on the majestic heavy hitter The Moon Rises by Ponyphonic.
I covered this song, and it's so goddamn good. This song, not my cover. I think the cover is but this song is good.
With all these fan favorite, fan-made villain songs,
But
it was
But now that he's talking about it, that doesn't mean that means it won't be on the list. Shame. Children of the Moon? Maybe.
tough to decide which one to choose. In the end, I went with none of these.
That's just maddeningly unhelpful.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm talking about Son of the Night by JYC Rowe. Yeah, I know it's not what.
Excuse the hell out of me? A Sunbreaker song. No, that's a Daybreaker.
One of the iconic fan-made villain songs for the good old days of 2012, nor is it about any of the first MLP villains that
like Nani?
Discord, Cozy Glow, War Queen, Chrysalis. But come on, man, this song is so freaking epic. Just listen to it.
I before we go, I have not actually listened to this before, so.
Son of the Night is.
Why does that sound like the epic finale? Like the villain's triumphant song. Like, goddamn.
Song that takes place from the perspective of a pony who worships one Daybreaker, Princess Celestia's equivalent to Nightmare Moon, who appears in the episode A Royal Problem. Yes, I know she was just an apparition in a dream, but it counts because
If Luna can turn into Nightmare Moon, you can absolutely turn into me.
Daybreaker is essentially a representation of Celestia's dark side, a glimpse into the world of eternal day. But for the ponies singing this song, that's all well and good. The lyrics sing the praises of Daybreaker and convey a longing for the light of the morning to reign over the land.
Oh yeah,
After
me
all,
too.
Isn't light
Artoria,
more
me too.
reverent and purer than darkness? Isn't light always good and darkness always bad? Okay, this better not secretly be a Xehanort song, because he doesn't deserve one this good. This song, as any song about Daybreaker should, includes a lot of parallels to Nightmare Moon. It may even, dare I say, contain parallels to church music. I mean, the way the song is written is meant to worship, and you can definitely hear the similarities. It really makes you wonder just how much power Celestia is holding back. What if underneath this calm, reserved, and dignified ruler, there's something more reckless, selfish, sinister even? From a musical perspective, this song is breathtaking. The way JYC Rowe's orchestral sound and Felicia Ferreira's vocals come together is just beyond description. The way the orchestra hits on each chorus and then swells up for that final chorus at the end, it's a song out of League of Legends. I don't know how many songs from the fandom that are about Daybreaker, so it's nice that JYC Rowe could give her a moment in the spotlight.
Oh, welcome back, J-Rod.
Horror indie games get so much fan content.
Oh, yeah,
it's
they do.
ridiculous. While that does mean I have to sift through a lot of
painful.
so entries, there's so many that at least one of them has to knock it out of the park. So let's check out Bendy and the...
Oh god, the amount of Bendy fan songs, and they're all amazing. Oh my god. Of course, Build This Machine. Oh my god, Brain, come on, work with me here. Gospel of the... I got the other, like, all of the 8 games songs about Bendy. The Devil's Swing. Oh my god, so many other things. God, my brain is useless.
Machine, a game that puts a sinister spin on Walt Disney's humble beginnings by
Yeah,
having
the evil
star
Mickey Mouse.
attraction be a singing demon that was likely...
Also, like, I know this is probably useless information, but there are so many Bendy songs I've been wanting to cover, so may happen in the future.
A rejected Cuphead boss. The story revolves around Henry Stein as he is invited back to the old animation studio by his colleague and partner Joey Drew. And let's just say that Henry's old characters aren't quite happy to see him after he left them to be
Ooh,
forgotten.
amen. That could be a
given
twist.
the modern spin on classic animation, that probably means we're gonna get some swing? Oh yeah!
So much swing.
Fast to say your prayers and hope you last, 'cause it's a hell of a show. And you're in the front row. Oh, honey, welcome home. You've been away for far too long.
The song Welcome Home, first made by Haley Lane, gives us a look into the mind of our titular ink demon as he welcomes Henry back with a 1920s ragtime
is this a pick?
number. The song was first produced in 2018, but for this entry, we went with the 2022 remaster
Ah, it is Welcome Home. A fine choice.
made with the help of Alicia Michelle and Cody Fulbrook on the trombone. The original song was already catchy as hell, but this version of the song elevates that. The lyrics aren't nearly as deep as the previous entries on the list, but there are plenty of clever references here and there, and Benty's resentment for Henry is made abundantly clear.
Oh, yeah.
This may be a fun, bouncy, upbeat ragtime number, but you really feel the venom, betrayal, and yet still playfulness of the villain thanks to Haley's delivery.
And now, as the curtains finally close, you'll
You
see
see
the
the
result
result of what you chose. Did it have to go this way? Maybe if you'd only stay, all this tragedy would have been prevented. But
Bringing from the posters and the reel on the tape, a new dimension for us to be the seal of your fate. And all the years you left us rotting here and nothing but regret that made us bitter and cold.
behave us on we're
And yes, this isn't the only song made about Bendy and the Ink Machine. Build Our Machine is a fan favorite for sure, and for good reason.
Yeah.
I love me some electro swing. But I prefer this one because of how accurate it is to the time period. Everybody involved in this song clearly understands Bendy and the Ink Machine well enough to make this sound almost like a theme song for the game. It's made even better with a fantastically done animated music video. Though if I had any thoughts on Bending's feelings towards Henry, just be glad you didn't live to see yourself become modern day Disney.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm taking too many pot shots at Disney. Nah.
You're the reason why I get up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and pump iron until my chest is positively sick.
You don't need to be that deep in the DC fandom to recognize that Batman and the Joker have a very
Batman-
turbulent relationship. To coincide with the
What?
Arkham games, Miracle of Sound decided to really
Miracle Sound Mission. Woo!
highlight the dysfunctional dynamic with an eerie waltz by the Clown Prince of Crime himself, appropriately titled Joker's Song. Okay, what the title lacks in originality, the song itself makes up for with substance. The melody is slow and sinister, almost resembling a fairground organ. Through the twisted tune, the Joker is serenaded the Bat, presumably from the other side because of the whole
Why the streamers are not Huh? Okay.
dead thing, and the lyrics paint a vivid picture of what goes on in that psychotic brain of his.
We are two of a kind, violent, unsound of mind. You're the yin to my yang, can't you see? And if I were to leave, you would crumble and grief, facing bats. You'd be lost without me.
Oh, I love that. I'm definitely gonna check this out later, but Miracle of Sound is just amazing in general.
But of course, Bats and the Joker are the same. Two normal schmoes who fell out the deep end after one bad day. One dressed up in flying rodent tights trying to save the world. The other got his skin bleached and promised to make the world smile to death. At least, that's how Joker sees it. In reality, this whole song is just him projecting. He's not trying to convince the Bat that he needs the clown. He's trying to convince himself. He's the one who's lost without his other half. And if there's one thing that truly frightens him, it's being forgotten.
Oh yeah.
No, please! No!
Yeah.
I need you.
Poetic.
Oh, boy.
The song came out only a few years before Arkham Knight, and it predicted Joker's final hours perfectly as he's forced to admit what we already knew. Joker's
Susie,
song
you have
has a
the
lot of
permission.
street cred, being one of the earliest fan-made villain songs out there. But what really places it this high on the list is how it encapsulates the Joker's narcissistic view of Batman. He repeatedly states how lost Bats would be without him, desperately hoping that if he says it enough, people will think it's the truth. And of course, being the clown.
Oh no, this
prince,
is his
he
number
hides it
2.
all behind his sadistic swagger. Kind of a shame
sorry,
this isn't an
this is
official
number
song
2.
because I could see Mark Hamill rocking this track. More so since it feels like Miracle of Sound really gets the character.
You'd be lost, you'd be lost. Face it, Bats, you'd be lost without me.
Makes sense since for the most part, Rocksteady got what made Batman and his baddies so... No! Bad game! Bad! You don't count! Stop it!
Damn. Alright.
Sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain. And maybe I enjoy it just a little bit.
Just that thing insane. Oh, Nate wants to battle. Ah, love that ball. Love that guy. Wanna listen to more String Storm? Hey, there's the bear in chat. Hey, Catherine. Of course, there are Kingdom Hearts songs. Oh, and all of the League of Legends songs.
You can dance
Ah.
with the devil. You like the devil. We have so much fun.
One of the best epic rap battles of
No one's
history,
trying
in
to
my
play with
opinion.
Joker, except for maybe Heath Ledger.
Oh.
Here's what we're
Tough.
Alright. Okay, so what is number 1?
So he's finally back, performing for you. If you know your place, you can join him to
Huh?
put your claws together for a villain most cruel. Cause this time,
The Tale of King K. Rool.
Excuse me? King K. Rool. Okay, I gotta be honest. I have not listened to many Nintendo-themed fan-made songs. I gotta be honest. But King K. Rool. Okay. Give it to me, Josh. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Rool and his fandom is something truly special. To fully understand this song, we need to take a moment to reminisce about this crocodile's reign. Starting as the big bad for Donkey Kong Country, K. Rool at first glance seems to be your standard Bowser clone, just stealing bananas from an ape instead of stealing a princess from an Italian. But take a closer look at things and, weirdly, K. Rool goes through a form of character development? Yeah, K. Rool's story is complex enough to fill an entire segment on its own, but to keep this one from lasting 10 minutes, we'll go through the Spark Notes version. After the destruction of Crocodile Island in Donkey Kong Country 2, K. Rool kinda lost his mind in 64, outright threatening his minions with death and completely set on mass monkey murder. After that, pesky real-life reared its ugly head, and Microsoft buying Rare pretty much crippled the Donkey Kong Country series for the foreseeable future, and the Kremlins had their appearances relegated to just cameos and spin-offs if they were lucky, until K. Rool's last physical appearance for 10 years in Super Mario Sluggers. Fans were desperate to see them back, and yet nothing. Even as the Donkey Kong Country series returned, our king was nowhere to be found.
Huh.
Here's where we find the Kremlings, worrying the same thing we are, mulling over their lack of work as it were, wondering just where K. Rool had gone. But beneath their tavern, in the bowels of the ship, someone was stirring, mulling over his failures, and plotting. Immediately, K. Rool makes his presence known.
Wait, so this video is fan-made? Cause this looks official. This looks like some, like, a short or something, some like official studio made. This is fan made?
Is that Benedict Campbell?
An individual's insanity is rare. In crews, cutthroats, countries, and cremaspheres, it is the rule.
Yup. This fan project got the original voice actors from the cartoon on board, and Campbell still manages to capture the king's slimy yet sophisticated voice. But what's a singer without their song? What? K. Rool's busted out a showstopper, Tip the Scales. His ultimate plan is to bring the Kremlings back and to bring them back strong. The ultimate takeover of DK Isle. Burn the island to the ground to lure out Donkey Kong in one final invasion.
Yeah, I agree on Tori. This is her number one, definitely.
If we tip the scale, I'll send them all to jungle jail. Must tip the scale, let's make that cretin ride and flail. We tip the scale, reclaim our land, our holy grail. We shall not fail, we'll end this monkey's tale. We'll tip the scale, let's tip the scale.
Oh, he's not just done there. Like K. Rool's own personas, the song switches genres like crazy. What? Going from slow and dramatic to faster as K. Rool laments his obsession with the Kongs, and then sounding almost heroic as K. Rool promises his minions a return to form. And as K. Rool storms the beaches of the island, stealing the banana horde with the chilling message of his return, the Kremlings break into a triumphant cry of victory and
I am Kremling, I am king. We'll reclaim what's to be had. Tear Kong asunder as we cry blood and thunder. My command is ironclad. Bear thee witness to our redemption and the fall of apish fools. We shall take back what is rightfully ours. And that's it for rule.
Yeah, I gotta check this entire thing out. Oh my.
But it was all in K. Rool's head. His delusions of grandeur have driven him to madness, a laugh turning into a cry. He might truly have been forgotten. Yet, in the post-credits, we see that he's managed to at least show his face again to his minions. And as DK goofily forgets his nemesis, a contrast to the silent and angry figure K. Rool imagined him as, K. Rool gets an idea: to crash a party. This was a prelude to his Smash reveal.
What?
There is so much to dissect here. Return to Crocodile Island is a love letter to the
Oh my god! That is amazing! What?
entire story of the Kremlings, both in-game and meta-wise. There are so many references and gags to the history of Donkey Kong Country. So many people contributed to this work of art, and Alex Henderson's animation is just beautiful. And what puts it at number one is, well, this is a story only the fandom could have told. It's as much about the fans' journey to get him into Smash and back into relevance as it is about K. Rool's resentment toward his hated enemy. I'm the Fiery Joker, and never forget the power of fandom. Raise your flags high and never stop celebrating the things you love.
God! Fuck yeah! Holy hell! That caught me off guard. Holy hell, that caught me completely off guard. Yeah, you win. You win. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, dude. Damn. Josh and Ari, if you guys are actually watching this, I hope you enjoyed me freaking the hell out over this video, because holy shit, that was amazing. Huh. And also, I gotta be honest, I didn't say it because I was just so taken aback by it. When it was revealed that it was all in Rool's imagination, I legit felt chills all over my body the way that it was revealed. I legit got so much chills. Holy shit. Yeah, number one. Number one. Without a goddamn doubt. Like, there were so many picks in this video that I did not see coming, but absolutely goddamn deserved. Like, Josh, this was one of your... Can I say this? Yeah, you know what? I am going to say this. This is probably one of the best top 10 lists you have made in a while. Like, this is one of the best videos you've ever made. This was a premium goddamn list. Not just because of the ever-present, you know, good narration and writing, but also because of the picks you made and the reason and like the arguments and everything. Like, it so good, so goddamn good. Like, mwah, 10 out of 10. S+, the best in the city. Like, goddamn. Ooh. Oh crap! I completely forgot to do the outro thing for the video, for the YouTube version. Thanks so much for watching video. Oh, I forgot to say this for the Jaden video, but video will be in the description below. Here's patrons. Thank you all so much for watching. Look out for the third video. See you later.